If you're watching this video, I am assuming you were drawn to it because you're an individual like I am. A person seeking knowledge, someone seeking answers to their many and varied questions about the nature of their existence. The topic of discussion here is the true nature of decision-making. First and foremost, before understanding the nature of decision-making, one must first understand the systems and forces at work. You are much more than just a body. You are an infinite consciousness, infinitely expanding just like the universe. You are bigger, smaller, and equal to the universe. Bigger than the universe because you can contain infinite universes in a single thought within your cranium. Smaller than the universe because that's obvious, it's much larger and wider than any person, and lastly equal to the universe because you are made of the same atoms and subatomic particles the rest of the universe is made of. Knowing this, you have two systems in which you make the decision. The first being your limbic system, and the second being your cerebral cortex. Think of both systems as the angel and the devil standing on your shoulders. The limbic system would be the devil, embodying sin and self-indulgence, while your cerebral cortex, on the other hand, would be the angel, the voice of reason, embodying love, compassion, respect and God. Not only that, but it's where your consciousness resides. But when it comes time for you to make the decision, both sides come into play, whether the decision be as small as what time you are getting up in the morning or as big as deciding to end someone's life. The limbic system firstly is the most primordial and basic system at your disposal. It has been there since we were primates and is still here. It is the source of all feelings and cannot express itself through language like your cerebral cortex. The limbic system is self-centered and completely self-indulgent. The cerebral cortex, on the other hand, harbors the fundamental force of free will given to you by the Creator. This is what separates us from animals, because as opposed to being completely reliant on instinct, we have free will. This is why we're not walking around stealing, eating, raping, and taking everything we need and most importantly want. This compliance with the limbic system is usually referred to as sin by the religious. Not to say that one should never indulge, because that statement would be flawed, considering that everything in the universe is about balance. While those earthly and bodily pleasures are nice, they don't offer true happiness. Only short-term fulfillment followed by guilt. Only on the other hand, when you comply with your cerebral cortex and make a conscious decision to do the right thing, will you find true happiness and long-term fulfillment, because if you live your life the way your limbic system would prefer it, you are really not living a life at all. You're being driven by instinct just as an animal would. Remember, you are the one driving the car is not driving you. When making the decision, always remember that every action has a reaction. You are connected to each and everything around you in the entirety of the universe. This is called entanglement. This is why many great prophets like Jesus have told you to pray for your enemies and to treat others as you would like them to treat you. Because we literally are all one. It's quite simple. Do good and feel good. Once again, the superstitious would call this karma. But in conclusion, I could explain this information for hours, but this is the basis of what everyone should know. I hope that if you found this information helpful, and if you already knew of these things, then I hope this video was pleasant to watch. Channel your own energy. Understand the world around you. Create paradise for yourself. And understand that knowledge truly is power. We are anonymous, united as one, divided by zero.